Hey everybody, Jimmy Dick here, making you another healthy food item. So if you know anything about me, you know I love my sweets, love sweets. But under my current dietary plan, I can't have a lot of sugar. So, matter of fact, no sugar. So we're gonna do it without sugar and it's gonna be awesome. It's called a blueberry crumble. Okay, so in my handy dandy ninja bullet thing, I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of just regular old oatmeal, oats. I'm gonna blend it into a powder and be right back. Okay, flour, oat flour. Now, we're gonna add 1 cup of dates. Dates are healthy for you and they also provide a natural sweetness without using refined sugar. I'm all about sweetness. Although some may call me sour. I don't know. Alright. That's almost a cup. Let's put another one in there. Bam. Now we're going to go back to the blender and we're going to mix this all together. And just like that, bam, it's done. Now, let's add some more flavor. Oh yeah. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. We need a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. You know cinnamon's a good anti-inflammatory. Sure is. We also need a cup of almond flour. Baduba. That's a word. Then we also need quarter cup of baking soda, bam, and baking powder, and bam. Let's use our Harry Potter Gryffindor spatula. I'm just going to give this a mix around, just to make sure that the baking soda and powder and almond flour is all mixed well together, and then we'll add the rest. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla and some water. It says a quarter cup, but then you add to it as needed. You want to mash it down in there because you want to get a nice sticky crumble. And if dates, you know anything about dates, they are sticky. All right. Now, this here is a 9x9 baking pan. We're going to line it with a piece of parchment paper. Now, if you know anything about baking, you know that ain't gonna work. I say crumble it up. Now, it's going to stay in place a lot better. And we're going to add 3/4 of this, saving the rest for topping. A little more. We're just going to smash this down using our flesh mitts to create a good base. You want to be sure and get it into all the corners. Boom. Get in there. I'm going to try and make it to an even level. Yum City. Now for the filling. This is a 1/2 cup of frozen blueberries, 1 cup of dates, 1 tablespoon of arrowroot powder. Don't worry if you don't have that. Use corn starch. Same thing. Then we need 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Bam, and a 1/2 cup of water. Now then, I'm going to use that blender again, and we're going to pulverize these dates until it's smooth. Here we go. I am probably going to want a spatula to get all this out, because that's some goodness right there. Okay. 2 cups of frozen strawberries. And I'm going to take this to the stove and I'm going to cook it until, like, because they're frozen, it'll be watery. And we're going to cook it until it thickens. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So here's what it looks like when it gets thicker. Yum City. We're going to dump all this on there. Now it's time for the rest of the crumble, which I'm going to do by hand just to make sure I get it everywhere. You want to make sure and get it really into the sides and corners as best as you can. Because these are bars after all, it's not pie. So once this comes out of the oven, which by the way is 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Then you let it cool completely and then you can cut them like the sweet, lovely bars that they're meant to be. All right, going in the oven. See ya in 30. Booyah! Here it is. Blueberry crumble bars. Now this has to cool completely, so I'm gonna let it do that, and then I will cut it up. It's supposed to get a lot firmer as it cools, so we're gonna let that happen before we try and cut it and make a mess. Okay, I think I let it cool enough, so we're gonna see. I didn't like put it in the refrigerator or anything. What do y'all think of that? I'm gonna try it. Let me just tell you, it hits all the notes. Whew. So if you've got the sugars or maybe even the diabetes, make this and your sweet tooth will be fulfilled. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.